What's up? Good morning. My name is DeQuante. Welcome back to my channel. If you are not a subscriber, please subscribe. Hit the post notification button. It will let you know when I have a video posted. Welcome all my new subscribers. If you're a new subscriber, please let me know in the comments below. Y'all being a little too quiet. I see y'all coming in, but y'all not saying nothing. Let's not do that 2025. We want to walk into a room. We want to introduce ourselves, and we want to be receptive to hearing, to sharing. That's the type of person you have to be. You have to walk into a room ready to listen, ready to share, ready to be non-judgmental, ready to uplift. That's the type of people we want to be in 2025 and going forward. So, without further ado, let's get this day started. So today is Wednesday, January 29th. It is almost February already. The time just waits for no one. It's crazy. So today, I already woke up. I prayed. I went to the gym. We walked Cali. Enrique is off to work, and now it's time for me to get my day started. I reached out to that guy I was supposed to meet Sunday. He wasn't able to make it to church, so I'm going to go meet him for coffee. And I have a gift card that I can give him to kind of hold him over until I'm able to arrange things with, in the meantime, men's group. But after that, I want to work on my acting a little bit. I am going to do a skit. I'm not sure of what yet, but I kind of want to do the most. Like, I feel like I've been kind of relaxing my skits and like not putting in too much effort. But this time I'm gonna like study, rehearse, and then film. Normally I just like read it and kind of like improv and just do it in the moment. But I'm gonna actually try to rehearse it and put some emotion out there and get something that's really engaging and really emotional. Well, maybe not emotional, because it could be funny. But something that's just really upbeat and like I'm putting a little bit more action into it. After that, I really want to figure out what I'm going to cook tonight, because what I have noticed is I've been a pretty bad at-home husband. I do all my things all day, and before I know it, Enrique is home and there's no meat thawed out, there's no dinner cooked or anything like that. I want to get better. So I want to start thinking about what we're going to eat for dinner and at least start preparing it before he gets home. I think that'll be real sweet, and I think he would enjoy that, really. So before we head to the coffee shop, let's get our verse of the day in. Again, if you're new, I share a Bible verse every day. I use the Bible app, and yeah, this be our little Bible study for the day. So we have Matthew Chapter 18, verse 12. How think ye, if a man have 100 sheep, and one of them be gone astray? Doth he not leave the 99, and goeth into the mountains, and seeketh that which is gone astray? I love reading the King James Version because it's almost like poetry, and I'm trying to like yea and doth. Yeah. So then it gives me the more simpler translation. If a man owns 100 sheep and one of them wanders away, will he not leave the 99 on the hills and go to look for the one that wandered off? So I've heard this before, and it's kind of a parable that states no one person is less important than the flock. So if there's one person that goes astray, go after that one person. Well, God will, at least. God is going to go after that one person and trust that his flock is safe. But he cares so much about those that go astray and those that are lost that he's going to come seek you. And you have to be willing to be sought. You have to have the willingness to want to come back to the flock. because the flock is good. The flock is over here blessed, eating some good grass. We good. So while you're wandering off doing what you do, trying to see if the grass is greener on the other side, you're really getting lost and putting yourself in all kind of danger because you don't have the protection of the flock and the shepherd. So I love that parable. I think my thing is definitely to go after those that are astray. And it may not even be intentionally, but I feel like God puts me in positions to be there for those that kind of lost their way and need some kind of guidance. And I feel like I've been doing that all my life and I'm not going to stop. So, yeah, that's the Bible verse of the day. We're about to head out and I will catch up with you guys in a few. Okay, so I'm back from the coffee shop. I met up with that guy that I was telling you guys about. I gave him the gift card and I reached out to some people to see what I can do as far as his living situation. No real luck as of yet, but we'll keep working on it. I'll keep in touch and see what I can do for him. But yeah, that was good. Now I'm back home and I have to go walk Callie. We're also going to do a little training session. I've been watching these videos about desensitization, and I think that's her problem. Like, she doesn't understand that we want her to be calm when there are people and other dogs around. So I have to slowly kind of introduce her to that more often because I can't just have her like in the house and only go for the walks and come back. She just won't get it. So sometimes she has nice walks, but sometimes she doesn't. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go to like the corner of like a street and just be out there and let people walk by, reward her when she's calm, let her know no when it comes to like jumping at people or barking at people, and just get her confident in understanding being calm is what we need and what she should be doing. So today makes day one of her training to desensitize from other people and dogs. So she has her training this weekend. It's a 2-part training. One is this Saturday, then the other one is the next Saturday. I'm excited to see how she's going to be while she's so close to other dogs and other people. I don't even know if any training is going to get done because she might just explode from all the excitement. We'll see. But I just want to get her kind of prepared a little bit more before we go. So every day we're gonna go to the corner and I'm gonna see if I can just try to get her to be a little bit more calm around people. So yeah, let's get that done. Oh, and also I found a monologue that I'm gonna do. It's from Fences. It's when I think his name is Leon or Lion or Leon. I think it's Leon. But he asks his dad for $10, and his dad starts judging him and saying all these things, and he kind of rebuttals and say he needs the music, and it's the only thing that makes him feel like he's alive. He understands he has to eat, but at the same time, his dad wasn't there for him. So I'm gonna study that script, jot out some backstory, and like get real familiar with it, and yeah, I'll let you guys know how that go, or you let me know how it goes. All right, I'll catch back up with you guys in a few. So I'm gonna do a quick little code read on what the monologue is. So it goes, you and me is two different people, Pops. You got your way of dealing with the world, and I got mine. The only thing that matters to me is the music. I know I gotta eat, but I gotta live too. I need something that's gonna help me get out of bed in the morning. Make me feel like I belong in the world. I don't bother I don't bother nobody. I just stay with my music because that's the only thing I can find to live in the world. Otherwise, ain't no telling what I do. Now, I don't come criticizing you and how you live your life. I just come by to ask you for $10. I don't want to hear all that about how I live. You can't change me, Pop. I'm 34 years old. If you wanted to change me, you should have been there when I was growing up. I came by to see you and ask you for $10. And you want to talk to me about how I was raised. You don't know nothing about how I was raised. So that's the scene. Of course, I try to just read that as myself and just like look at it, look back at you guys. Oh, that'd be tragic. Now I am going to make some notes and try to bring this to life from my point of view. Alright, so I've seen Fences before, and I remember this scene. I know that Denzel Washington's character is he's very strict, very opinionated, but he's also very flawed. And he is passing his opinion on Lion's life because Lion is only playing music and he's not making a lot of money, but he believes he can make music his thing. And he's just defending himself because I know that Denzel wasn't really too present in his life because I think Denzel had an outside family or something. So from this, I'm going to look at my character, Lions, and just try to connect with him. So, like Lions, my dad is kind of similar to Denzel Washington in this. Like, not as extreme, but my dad was pretty strict. He's very opinionated. And he worked offshore a lot. So he would go to work for like 3 months, and then he would come back for 3 months and go for 3 months. So it was like back and forth. So his presence was not really stable. So I can connect with that part. So I'm going to write father-son relationship. Also, Lions is defending his music career. I'm going to equate the music career to my acting career because it's the same. It's the same struggle. Like, you don't know. You just want to make it big, but you have to go through a lot of stuff before you can actually make it. So to actually dedicate your time to the craft and not get paid financially, it must mean you have a passion for it. So I feel like Lions has a passion for music. I have a passion for acting. Let's equate that. And then also on that same note, he mentions music makes him feel like he belongs in the world. So there's an undertone of him feeling like he doesn't belong in the world. I'm not sure what that reason is for Lions, but I'm going to say my sexuality. I can dig deep and equate it to feeling like this world is just so judgmental, and every day it feels like a fight for acceptance. And I think that's something I can bring up in Lions. It's funny that he's 34 years old and so am I. Okay, so I mean, I think that's enough to connect with Lions for now, at least. So then I want to go through each line and kind of break it down and see where his mind was and what kind of thoughts he had while he was going through those. You and me is two different people, Pop. So from that, we're seeing that, yeah, there are two different people. Denzel lived his life and made his decisions. Lyons is living his life and making his decisions. And those two different generations really make you different because they had different experiences. So I understand that part. You and me, we're two different people. It's like he's sure. We're two different people. The way you act, the way I act, we're two different people. You got your way of dealing with the world, I got mine. So I understand that you may turn to drinking or you may turn to just being mean or standoffish. I'm going to pursue my acting and express myself as much as possible. You may not express yourself, but I'm going to express myself. That's the way I choose to deal with the world. The only thing that matters to me is the music. Only thing that matters to me is the acting. I want to be so sure about that. I want to be dedicated to the acting. The acting is all I have. I don't care how much money it makes me. This is what I want to do. Acting. I know I gotta eat. So he knows that acting isn't paying the bills and he needs to get a real job. But I gotta live too. So he knows all the drawbacks from pursuing the acting career or the music career. But pursuing his passions makes him feel alive. And maybe there's some excitement there about knowing the difference between living and really truly living. And then you got to keep the grammar, because sometimes I be wanting to correct the way things are said, but this is kind of like back in the day. Like they didn't use like proper grammar and they had some grammatical errors. So you and me is two different people, Pops. You and me is two different people, Pops. You got your way of dealing with the world and I got mine. The only thing that matters to me is the music. The only thing that matters to me is the music. The only thing that matters to me is the music. I'm going to kind of do that throughout the whole script and hopefully I get a better understanding and it feels like it's coming from a place that I can identify with. Let me study this script and I'll be back. So here we are outside. We're going to see if we can just try to keep her calm for as many people that pass by as possible. Maybe do this for like 10 minutes. We'll see. Good girl. Sit. Sit. Callie, sit. Good girl. Sit. Sit. Good girl. She can be a good dog when she want to be. Oh, there go a big test, a scooter coming through. Good girl, stay. Stay. Good girl. What's up, guys? Yes, I still have a pimple patch on, and I appreciate y'all for not judging my skin, making comments about my skin or anything like that, because I be stressed out about my skin, and y'all make me feel so comfortable and so loved. Don't be a hater, say anything about my skin, because worry about yourself. I'm in Target because we need to get more plates. So, black or gray? I think I'm liking this gray. And also, they didn't tell me that every time you go somewhere and you want to get something for your dog. I'm trying to see if Callie approves of her new toy. I think she does already. Okay, y'all, so like I said, one thing I wanted to get better at is being a at-home husband, and I'm already falling behind. So I wanted to straighten up a little bit. I didn't do that yet, but I also need to wash these dishes, because I just want my man to come home to a clean home, you know? Clean, it's cooked, all he has to do is worry about taking a shower and just starting to relax. I don't want him to worry about cooking, thinking about what we're gonna eat, because that's typically what happens. Like, I go through my day and he gets home and we're kind of like, all right, so what are we gonna eat? And we don't end up eating until like 9 o'clock or something. So Callie likes her new toy. I have a recipe for shrimp and broccoli over rice. That's what the meal gonna be. Let's get to it. Bay is home, dinner is made, time to chill. Thank you, baby. You're welcome. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and close this vlog out here. I did not learn my lines quick enough to put it in this vlog, but I'll probably release it just as a self-tape by itself. So look forward to that. My name is DeQuante, and thank you for watching. These are the daily vlogs of my life. I hope you guys are enjoying. Please comment, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. And then the next one, and then the next one. Hey. So yeah, I don't know what I was thinking getting Callie this toy. She's already eaten the arms and the foot and the ear. And it's one thing if she bites it off, but I think she is eating it because I can't find them anywhere. Callie, why are you eating your toys? You're gonna hurt your stomach. You don't care, huh?